Okay, what we'd like to talk about now is a particular company we've chosen to partner with here with our internship program. This is going to be a great education on not only about the particular company, but how we chose the company. And this is where a lot of people make such huge mistakes when they start their own business within network marketing. And so we're going to show you how you choose a good B quadrant business within this industry. There's literally thousands of companies out there. And what we had to do was come up with a recipe and within that recipe, specific ingredients that make up a company that's going to put us in the best position possible to help you succeed. And if you know anything about cooking and you know anything about recipes, if you follow the recipe, you get what's going to come out from that recipe. So if you're going to cook lasagna and you got a recipe for lasagna, you'll get lasagna. It's very simple. You just follow the recipe. However, if you're missing 3 of the 6 ingredients to make lasagna, you can expect lasagna all day long, but you're not going to get lasagna at the end of it. So don't be surprised. And see, that's what happens to a lot of people. They have no education. They just choose any Tom, Dick, or Harry company, and they have expectations of being successful. But that company might only have 1 of 6 ingredients or 3 of 6 ingredients, and they're expecting success, and they're not even close to being successful. Failure is 100% assured with that type of philosophy. So what we've done is we've put together a recipe that we dissected thousands of companies, and we have 6 specific ingredients. Now, within these ingredients, you have to have all 6 of these ingredients. We actually found a handful of companies that fit these criteria, but we felt that the number 1 company that we wanted to partner with was a company called Agile Enterprises, and we'll talk about that in a couple of seconds. But let's talk about our criteria, and let's talk about the specific ingredients. Number 1, we're looking for a stable company. A stable company is a company that is at least 5 years old, because at that point they've already gotten through all the speed bumps. They have their finances are in a good position. If they've gotten there, that's the number 1 reason why companies fail is the financial backing and the capital. They developed field leadership. Their product has been out in the market, so it's a stable product, and they've probably expanded not only in the United States, but if they're lucky, they expanded globally. Now, what we're looking for is to partner with a company before they reach $1 billion, because timing is crucial here. If you just take a simple example, I think everybody can relate to. You look at Microsoft. If you invest in Microsoft today, it's a good long-term investment. If you invested in Microsoft in 1984, you're a multi-millionaire. So that's what we want to do. We want to partner with a company that's at least 5 years old, but not $1 billion yet. And usually they fall between 5 and 10 years. It's very rare where you find a company reaches $1 billion in revenue after year 10. They're usually a low growth, slow growth company by that time. So criteria number 1, we're looking for a stable company. The second thing we're looking for is who is the financial backer? Who is financing this thing? Is it solely financed by the company? Is there outside partners? We need to know exactly who they are. And if companies aren't going to give you that information, then you know what? They don't even make the cut. Okay, because that is extremely important. 95% of all businesses started, whether it's in network marketing or traditional businesses, fail within their first 3 years because of lack of capital. The last thing you want to do is partner with a company that has poor capital and you don't even know it. And you put all your time and effort in, relationships, hard work, and next thing you know, the company folds and goes out of business. Even though they were telling you that they're in great shape and a great position. So you need to know who the financial backer is. Next, you need to have an innovative product line. Innovation is very important. When you look at innovation within the industry right now, you look at companies like Apple, okay? Even you look at companies like Microsoft. These are companies that are technology-driven companies, but more importantly, innovative companies. And you're looking to partner with in specific industries that have market trends to it. For example, I think we can all agree we don't want to get into the music industry right now and sell records. Okay, that's just not smart. If we were going to get in the music industry, we would want to be selling iPods with Apple. That's who we would want to be with. So when we're looking at starting a business within network marketing, you got to look at industries that are trending right now and that are going to be trending for a long time in the future, because we want to build long-term stability within our residual income. And that takes us to a category creator. Very important aspect that many people overlook. What is a category creator? It's the first of its kind. And we'll get to that a little bit later, but if you just look at MP3 players, we'll stay on that theme. If you wanted to be partnered with a company with MP3 players, it would be Apple. They own 85% of the market because they invented the technology. All the other companies, they fight for the scraps. You look at personal PCs. Look at the software platform. Microsoft invented it, and look at as innovative as Apple is, they have 2 to 3% of the market share. Microsoft has 95% of the market share. So, that's the importance of being with a category creator. So many people make mistakes. They always get with copycat companies that, heck, they might be with a company and there's 20 other companies before them that already did what they're doing, and they're expecting to have the same results as those companies that blazed the path and was the initial one in the field. You're looking for a simple business plan. If you can't understand the business plan and the compensation plan in 5 minutes, it is too complicated. If you can't build a 5-year plan out by the month and by the day and by the week, then you know what? It's too difficult. Then that right there eliminates it, because if you have to take a course to figure out how you develop a plan, then it's just not going to work. And too many times people get started in this industry without even developing a plan before they get started with the company. They don't even ask the individuals, hey, build me a plan out off this amount of money in this time frame and give me all the variables and show me what has to happen. They can't do it because then they themselves half the time can't understand the compensation plan. Finally, you need an effective support system. You need something that's simple. So it's B quadrant. It's based around not a person, but a system. So you can leave in a couple years, or you can spend part-time effort, and the system is going to house your entire business. It's going to train your business. It's going to take care of a lot of the day-to-day things that happen in your business. So that's the recipe for picking a good B quadrant business within network marketing. You have to have 6 of 6, period. Okay? Or else you're just wasting your time. 4 out of 5 or 4 out of 6 doesn't work. 5 out of 6 doesn't work. And 1 or 2 out of 6 is just a train wreck and a disaster. So now let's talk about Agile Enterprises, a company that we chose. Agile is an American-based company based out of Lehi, Utah, which is a suburb right there in Salt Lake City, Utah. They were founded in 2005, and they opened in 10 countries the very first day. That has never been done in the history of network marketing. Never in the past 60 years has a company opened up in 10 different countries at once. And then they expanded into 60 countries in 60 months. That is unprecedented. Now, how can they do that? Well, the major reason is they have a very strong financial backer. Their financial backer is a company called Ash Capital. Ash Capital is owned by an individual named Alan Ashton. Alan Ashton within the Salt Lake City community is just enormous. He owns a lot of the real estate, but that's not how he made his money. Alan Ashton developed a computer software program called WordPerfect, the first word processing software out on the market ever. He sold that system to Novell Systems, a large software company, for $1.7 billion and started Ash Capital, where he now invests in the startup companies and helps them become billion-dollar companies. Now, because of that, we've got a multi-billionaire backing our company. And see, why would he back a company in network marketing? Well, because individuals who are already in business, they understand the power of network marketing. It makes a lot of sense. It's residual income. They love the business model. I mean, you're looking at many billionaires have businesses. You're looking at Alan Ashton. You're looking at Donald Trump. You're looking at Warren Buffett, the richest person in the whole United States, owns a network marketing business. And he invested so much money into Agile for all the reasons we're going to share with you. When we talk about that recipe, he recognized very quickly that Agile had everything in the recipe that is needed. Right there's our corporate offices. We share those corporate offices with Microsoft. And it's a building that Alan Ashton built for us. It's a tremendous building. It's a state-of-the-art facility. But when Alan was was looking at partnering and helping us reach our goals, he was just blown away. So what was Alan looking at, and what did he see? Well, he saw the power of innovation. He understood what was going on in many different industries out there, and he understood that every time innovation happened, companies made a lot of money. The initial category creating company made money. If you just look at the communications or the telephone industry, look at all the different things that were invented, from the rotary telephone to the push push button telephone to wireless phones, and then voice over internet. And I mean, look where they are, and look at the company. I mean, just look at the companies out there. They're some of the most innovative companies, and now the new technology, they're creating millionaires because of that. Same thing with the music industry. Look who dominates the music industry. A company that has no affiliation with music. Look at Apple. They own the music industry. They have the #1 device that plays music, and they have the #1 website that downloads music. Okay, the days of buying CDs in stores are done. They're hardly even around, because everybody downloads theirs from iTunes with Apple. So you're looking at the innovative companies that are category creators. They're the ones that make the billions of dollars. So that's why when Alan looked at what Agile was doing and looked at the industry, looked at the wellness industry, which is almost $1 trillion industry already, looked at the baby boomers, the largest portion of the population, and said, man, you know, they're really making a huge push with wellness, the baby boomers, because of healthcare. And then you're looking at the younger generation is so much more educated now that they're eating healthier, and they're part of the wellness industry, and that's why the wellness industry is exploding. So if Alan could find a company that had a category creating product that he felt was going to have a longevity to it, then you know what? That's what he wanted to partner with. And that's why he partnered with Agile, because of the innovation and because of the industry that we attack. Now, he also understood the factor of being a category creator. And when you look at network marketing, there have been 14 companies that have become billion-dollar-a-year producers. Out of those 14 companies, 9 of them started off as category creators. That's extremely important to understand when you're looking at the statistics. Now, if you're looking at the other 5 companies that are billion-dollar companies, they're copycat companies. So they copycatted some type of technology or some type of product. 4 out of 5 of those copycats are in the cosmetic industry. Shows you how powerful cosmetics are across the world. And it doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter what companies tell you. And this is where a lot of people make mistakes, because everybody joins a company or they look at a company, and all these companies say, hey, we're going to be a billion-dollar company. We're going to be huge. We're going to be dynamic. But if you're not a category creator, then you need to be in cosmetics, because if not, you have less than 1% chance that you're going to be a billion-dollar company. See, so I hope now you can start to see, when we choose companies, we choose it based on factual, statistical information, not off emotions. We know the leadership. We've built a 3-year relationship with the management of Agile. We've tracked them for 3 years. We know the CEO. We know the vice presidents. We fly out there all the time. So we have a great relationship. We have the relationship with Alan Ashton and Ash Capital. We know what's going on there. And this is all statistical information. That's why, hey, you know, there was a handful of companies that we could have partnered with that could have fit into our internship program, but we felt the best one out of them all was Agile Enterprises. Now let's talk about their product line. And when we look at this product line, I'm not going to get real detailed in ingredients and things like that. That's not what I just want to show you. Innovation. So you can recognize innovation, recognize industries, and recognize that a lot of those companies who were category creators became billion-dollar companies. Now, when you look at them, they're so diverse. That's what happens. A company comes in, becomes a category creator, skyrockets to $1 billion, and then they start to diversify. They start to diversify in other industries, because that's what keeps companies stable for the long term. The first product in the product line of Agile is called a gelceutical. A gelceutical is nothing more than a small little single serving packet of nutrients. And what they did is they developed a plant-based gel. It's a fiber-based gel. So when you take it into your body already starts the absorption process. It sucks in that fiber. And all we have done at Agile, what they've done is they have taken time-tested, proven ingredients that have worked for decades, and they just infuse it in that gel, and it's just suspended in that gel, and it's ready to just be absorbed by the body. The body doesn't have to break it down. And when you look at a lot of your top athletes today, They use gels because gels get in their system the quickest, and they can put more ingredients in a gel than they can a pill, than they can a power bar, or anything like that. So what Agile has done is taken the concept of a gel in 2005, and then they used their creativity and said, okay, what is being manufactured in pills that people use and that they need to get into their bodies to make it more effective? We have antioxidant product. We have an immune system booster product, multivitamin, appetite suppression. We have a focus product. We have a joint pain product, which is huge within the market, one of our top sellers. We have a digestive system product, antioxidants for your heart, for your cholesterol, for your high blood pressure. We have skincare in a gel, and you're going to understand how important that product is in a couple minutes, because the skincare industry is enormous. We have omega-3 in a gel, and we have severe energy in a gel that competes directly with 5-Hour Energy, Rockstar, Red Bull, all those, but it's a healthy alternative and it works great. There are current gelceutical lineups and they're being developed each and every year. And if you just look at the gelceuticals, some people say, man, I've never seen a gelceutical. Is that really going to be around? Well, if you're familiar with a company called Gatorade that's been in the juice industry, specifically with sports, for over 25 years, they have now started to develop gels because their athletes are using gels, and because they're a lot more effective than a liquid format. And you can go in your grocery store, you see a picture there, you can see them all on the shelves, all the gelceuticals from Gatorade. We've been doing this since 2005. So that should just tell you right there how far ahead of the curve we are with this technology. We also have gel strips. Just like the Listerine breath strip, you take it out, you put it on your tongue, and it dissolves. Well, what happened in 1999, the global sales were flat for Listerine and the whole mouthwash industry. So Listerine used innovation and applied innovation and doubled their global sales just because of that breath strip. What if we can take a product that you can put on your tongue, dissolves, and it just works tremendous? We have a product called REM, which is a sleep aid. So many people across the country have problems sleeping because their body stops producing melatonin the older you get. That's why I always wondered why my grandparents hardly slept. They only needed like 4 or 5 hours of sleep because their body doesn't produce it, and they had a hard time falling asleep. So what this strip does is dissolves on your tongue. It gives you that extra melatonin your body needs to relax, and so you can sleep. That just shows you the technology that we've applied. We also have a gel care line. It's a skincare line, but we call it a gel care line because it's the first gel-based skincare line in the world. It was developed by a top researcher with Aveda Botanicals, which is a large natural skincare line out there, just a huge, huge company. And this product has been derived from an antioxidant product with our gelceuticals. The skin is the largest organ on your body, but more importantly, when you look at it from the business standpoint, 85% of all the billion-dollar companies in our industry have a skincare line. That's how big skincare is across the world. And then finally, we have topical gels, and right now we have one topical gel which is specific to joint pain. You just rub it on your joints. It's all natural. It's fast acting and long lasting. When you combine that with our internal ingestible joint pain gelceutical, it's just phenomenal results. So that is the beginning stages since 2005 what Agile's been doing, and they are launching products each and every year. Now the business plan is very simple. It's a 3-step process. Step number 1 is you get enrolled into all our programs. It's going to cost roughly anywhere between $300 and $350 for your initial business setup with Agile. And you're going to get 4 boxes of product that you can try out, that you can see the innovation. And then you're also going to get enrolled into our 24-month personal development program with the Propreneurs. All that for just $350 setup fee. That's it, which is remarkable. I don't know what business you can start for $350 and wait till you see everything that you get, and just the ability to generate income is off the charts. That's step 1. That's how simple that is. Step 2. Well, you got your monthly maintenance cost. It's going to cost $75 a month, somewhere in that range, $2.50 a day. That's it. And that includes a box of product each month from Agile, and it includes everything for your business. Everything on the end of all your training and personal development, everything. Just $75 to run your business each and every month. And then step number 3, now we start to build your business. Your goal is to identify and enroll two business partners in the internship program with you. Two people who want to become better in life, two people who want more out of life, two people who want to become professional entrepreneurs and develop B quadrant incomes. And then we just go and build a business from there. It's an extremely simple process. So this is what it would look like. You and your two business partners. Our mentor team will be working with you and your two business partners and working with those business partners, so on and so forth. And within 24 months, we'll reach whatever goals that you set out for yourself. And now, how are we going to make all this happen? Well, before we get started, it's a 3-step process. Step number 1, you go to propreneurs.com, the website you're on, you click on the internship and certification program, and you'll see the chart that looks just like this. And what you'll want to do is just click on the Enroll Now button. And when you click on the Enroll Now button, it will then take you to the internship enrollment. You fill out all the information here. We are not going to charge your credit card, because what will happen is we will get in contact with you ASAP. And this is step number 3. We're going to see if we're going to accept you in this program. We do not accept everybody in this program. Okay, we accept people who are serious, because the individuals who are serious, we can help them reach their goals. The individuals that kind of don't really know what they want to do, or they're just not serious, they just don't want to devote any time to their future, you know what, we can't do anything for them. So it's just not ethical to say, you know what, get started in the business and you're not going to put any effort in. Keep the money, spend it on your bills, do whatever you're going to do with it. But if you're serious, fill out that application there. We won't charge anything. We're going to talk to you. We're going to make sure we get you accepted into this program. You have the right mindset. And then at that point, we'll process everything. It takes about 24 hours to get everything processed, get you hooked up with all the websites, and then you are ready to go. Now, how can you trust that we have a good program? Well, just go and look under the leadership profiles here on propreneurs.com. We have over 100 years of experience in the network marketing industry. We are true professionals. This is what we do. This is one of the things that we do, because we're propreneurs. We're professional entrepreneurs. We have several different income streams coming in. We also have over 37 years of experience in mental training, in athletics, mental training, and in business, and also personal development. I mean, just go look on there. Look at Ed Rigger's bio right there. He is just a guru. We have so many people on our staff in the mental training. And in fact, we really probably have over 75 years in just the mental training aspect within our team. So what it comes down to is, what are you doing about your future? That's what you need to ask for yourself. We know what we're doing. We know the system that we've put together is second to none out there. We are leading the way here in the new economy, and this is going to be a household name, what we're doing here with the Propreneurs and the internship program. This is a new generation of entrepreneurs that are going out there and that are building their business, not because they have an entrepreneurial spirit, because they're following time-tested success principles and applying that into the entrepreneurial field. So now you have professionalism with entrepreneurialism. You now have a propreneur. We look forward to hopefully working with you in the future. Have a great day.